Hey guys, GG here. As I said, I'd bring you Patreons and all you folks a video of what I'm doing here today. That's the itty bitty garden we got over there beside it behind the Trommel. Here's another little bit of garden, but as you can see, here's the jungle. We're going to go ahead and take care of all that here today, as well as clean up some of the mess in this yard. We got on the side here some metals and some tires and that we're going to put away. Alongside of the house, there's a bit of a hole. Let's do a swap. So over here. Oh. This is alongside of the house. This is what we get to tackle today. We gotta landscape it all down, get some fabric into it, make it look good and beautiful. And so that is the project, folks. So thanks so much for hanging out. Well, been busy so far. Had to run out to the local home hardware store. Well, it's called Princess Auto here. Can't remember what it's called over in the States, but I had to pick up some threaded rods, some new pulleys and such. So right now that's what I'm working on, is getting this rototiller going. But I got a little too much slack in here, so I got to make some plastic shims to lift the whole, oh God. There you go. Lift the whole assembly up underneath here. I'll put a shim here that'll lift the whole motor up. By lifting that motor up, we'll then be able to get some tension on there, so whenever we squeeze down, it'll give us enough tension in order to get the tillers in the front, those tines, spinning. So back after some more work. Okay, I think I did it. So I had way too much slop in there before, like the belt was squeezing together, so I give a pretty good tension there. Don't want to burn it when if it starts to slip, if I hit anything big with the tines underneath down here. Where are they? There we go, down under there. But yeah, I went and put on 2 shims here to increase the height to make less slack here. So now when I squeeze on the tensioner, that should give us just enough that if we hit any big rocks or anything, so instead of burning out the motor or popping it, it's just going to slip on a Kevlar belt. So I think that project is done. On to this one. I gotta cut some threaded rods and increase the height here for the slave pulley that I'll be running on there, but we'll show you guys all that when it's up and done. So I'll see you guys in a little bit of a few minutes for me, but a flash of the eyes for you. So far my brother has been able to get 4.5 wheelbarrows of dirt out from alongside of the house. So we pulled all the stuff we had thrown back in there temporarily. Shovel, electric rototiller, mini tilther, and so this is what I'm doing. I know you can't really tell on camera, but what I'm doing now is I'm trying to landscape it so that the slope goes away. I don't know if you can see my finger there or not. Yeah, goes away from the house. So starting at the top right, going all the way down to the bottom left, whatever. Not so good at these videos with the phone. So yes, 4.5 full wheelbarrows. Going to have to go all the way up to the air conditioner. Sorry about the noise. And then in behind there, it's already perfectly scaped away into some corrugated weeping tile. So look forward to doing this over the next little hour now that all the machinery is up and working. So I'll cut back when we got more dirt in the garden. Looks like we found the old weeping tile. So we can't go any deeper down, so we're just going to have to landscape it up. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. I know it doesn't look like much to you folks, but that was a job well done. Everything is now sloping from the house towards the fence, towards the weeping tile. We did catch a piece of it. Turned out that plastic piece I pulled out was the end, so I restuffed it with some landscaping cloth and put the end back onto it. So that's all plugged up again, ready to continue on weeping the water away from the house. And yeah, when I come back, hopefully we'll have all the landscaping fabric down. Lots of work going on at the G house. Well, we did it. Between me and my brother, we got the landscaping fabric down. We got some excess garden rocks that we threw on it to hold it into place, some stakes as well, so the centers of that don't blow up. So hopefully that'll help with any type of water issues it gets into the basement. So time to set up that trommel and see what we can do with it. All right, so working on this mule pulley here system. As you can see, where's my finger? There we go. So we got a threaded rod that runs through. I put a lock nut on there, a lock nut that goes on top. In between we have 3 nuts, which are spacers, washer, assembly, another washer, a lock washer, and then a lock nut on top. So sandwich that together. That'll then make this so that we can tilt it whichever way we need to, back forth, in order to get everything 100% level. Gotta keep on going to get her done. I think I got her. Now it's time to plug it in. I got the tensioner belt on here. What it does is it helps this motor that's just on a hinge. Can't really see it because this pin is the hinge point, so this can bounce up and down, which keeps the tension on the motor, which holds the motor down onto the tension bar, which is onto this belt here, which then spins our trommel. Let's go ahead, fire it up. You're not going to hear me when I do fire it up, so got the plug. Let's do it. Noisy, but hey, it's a lot better than a gas powered, right? So right now it's just set in transport mode. The next time when I come back with it, folks, you're going to see it in action. Alright folks, here we go. The honors, we're going to plug it in. We got it raised up, wheelbarrows in place. For now, the rocks are just going to fall off onto the edge, onto the cement, because we're going to scoop them up, put them beside the house on the landscaping fabric. So here we go. So rocks and debris and everything else over here, I can go on the landscape fabric, die off, and then can blow off later on in the wind. All the soil, no big rocks, everything is underneath a 1/2 inch, and I think I saw a worm. Worm safe. So guys, yeah, that's what I'll be doing this week. Look forward to the setting up of the actual planting of the garden. See you then.